It is time. It is our main event. It is the men's elimination chamber. It is time to find out which one of these men are receiving a world championship opportunity at WrestleMania. And man, when you talk about the world championship and this man's music starts playing, you start seeing this man's Titantron. That just seems, I don't know, it just seems like a story that just goes together. It seems like a happy ending. And Cody Rhodes, he had that happy ending last year in Universe Mode. He won the World Championship off of Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, only to lose it a month later to the almighty of all people, Bobby Lashley, another man that is in this match. And then we talk about Cody Rhodes, we talk about his story, trying to just continue it, and he was able to. He defeated Bobby Lashley a few months afterwards to regain the championship. So, I mean, technically, Cody Rhodes held that championship twice last year in Universe Mode until a snake of the name of Randy Orton reared his ugly head out from under the sand once again. Orton being a surprise entrant in a qualifying match for the Money in the Bank ladder match at quite possibly the last second, which is strange, by the way. I mean, I know he has a lot of pull in this company, and I wouldn't be surprised if he used to get that spot. Orton entered himself in the ladder match after winning said match, won the Money in the Bank ladder match as well, overcoming 7 other superstars to do so. And then, of course, cashed in on his former friend, his former protege, former legacy running mate, Cody Rhodes. And ever since then, Rhodes has been spiraling. And it's no thanks to this man right here, Karrion Kross, as to why Cody Rhodes has been spiraling. Just shortly after Cody Rhodes' final match against Randy Orton and failing to retain or to regain his championship inside Hell in a Cell back at Clash at the Castle, he would cross paths with this man right here, the Harbinger of Doom, Karrion Kross. And for a number of pay-per-views, a number of months, Kross would have Cody Rhodes' number. But finally, Cody Rhodes was able to overcome this dark cloud physically and literally over him in Karrion Kross, not once, but twice. That second time gave Cody Rhodes the 30th entrant in the Royal Rumble, and the loser of that match saw the first entrant in the Royal Rumble, which would be Karrion Kross as well. But neither men were able to walk away with the victory last month at the Royal Rumble, so now they both see each other once again as Kross giving a glaring look over to Cody Rhodes. We're going to see them lock up once again eventually in this match, but both men look to be receiving pod entries tonight. Karrion Kross. For Karrion Kross, this might be his final opportunity to head to WrestleMania. Who knows? And for a man like this, Shinsuke Nakamura is trying to have a career resurgence as of late. Defeated the Radar Superstar Edge in a qualifying match this past week on SmackDown to enter the Elimination Chamber. Nakamura can turn his entire career around right now if he wins this Elimination Chamber. Goes on to face the Viper Randy Orton or the Ring General Gunther at WrestleMania. So, I mean, like I said, the stakes are as high as they've ever been for each competitor in this match. The King of Strong Style, another participant receiving a pod entry in this match. Only leaves 3 more men to enter the match. The Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre, the almighty Bobby Lashley, and of course, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Here comes the Almighty. I'm sure he's dapping up his boys in the back, the Prophets, after defeating House of Black for those WWE Tag Team Championships. Looking to have similar glory himself here tonight when he wins the Elimination Chamber and goes on to capture a World Championship to bring more gold, more pride to the faction that is ironically named the Pride. And as we mentioned, Bobby Lashley's a former champion in Universe Mode. He got that title off of Cody Rhodes on Cody's first defense of the championship, only to have it stripped away from Lashley by Rhodes a few months later. But in the past, Bobby Lashley has won championships all around the world as well, so he knows what it takes to get himself to the promised land. I think every single man in this match knows exactly what it takes to do that, and that's what makes this match so unpredictable. The only man in this match that has yet to hold a title in this company is Karrion Kross, and you might think that that puts him at some kind of disadvantage, but he's such a dangerous individual that really it would be almost a detriment. It would be almost detrimental to the entire universe if Karrion Kross is to become champion. Just imagine the power that Karrion Kross would have with a world title around his waist, already being the harbinger of doom, already being this absolute monster throughout Universe Mode last year. And speaking of monster, the recently returned Scottish Warrior monster of a man, Drew McIntyre, is in the Elimination Chamber as well. So we're talking about Karrion Kross being a intimidating individual. McIntyre always brings the intensity. McIntyre appearing back on the scene, targeting Randy Orton last month. Came this close to defeating the Viper Randy Orton for the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble. 3 separate Claymores was not enough to put Orton away. Orton able to scathe by that night. But Drew McIntyre has another opportunity to get himself in the ring with Orton. Or does he go after his former WrestleMania opponent and run it back for a second year, Gunther? It was McIntyre and Gunther last year in an Intercontinental Championship match. It was McIntyre and Gunther in an Intercontinental Championship match last year, WrestleMania. This year, the stakes could be raised even higher if it's McIntyre and Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. But when you talk about World Heavyweight Championships, if you talk about any single world title in this company, you know Roman Reigns has to be in that conversation, and that's exactly what he made sure he was going to be a part of. Roman Reigns receiving the final entrant in this Elimination Chamber after defeating Rey Mysterio, his quote-unquote hand-picked opponent, because of course all these other men certainly got a hand-picked opponent for the qualifying match. That's sarcasm, by the way. Roman Reigns just using some of his pull backstage, being that he is the tribal chief, to receive an entrant in this match. I mean, the only time we've seen Roman Reigns throughout Universe Mode last year was when championships were on the line. Him and Solo Sikoa defeating DIY in DIY's rivalry with the Bloodline back at Clash at the Castle. And the only other time we saw Roman was inside War Games to take on the team of DIY and the Blackpool Combat Club, which saw Roman and his team be victorious in said War Games. And now Roman is back. It's WrestleMania season, which can only mean one thing. The Tribal Chief is looking for another, almost at this point, record-breaking main event lineup for Roman Reigns. I don't think there's any man that has main evented more WrestleManias than the Tribal Chief himself. I wouldn't fact check me on that at this point. I don't have the facts right in front of me, but bro, me growing up, Roman Reigns has been in the last 5, 6, or 7 WrestleMania main events. It's absolutely insane the reign of terror this man was on. And like I said on Friday Night SmackDown, it's almost a weirdly odd, just uncomfortable sight to see Roman Reigns without a championship. That's how long and how much of a dominance Roman Reigns had on the WWE Universe as a man that he had a dominance over, along with the Bloodline. Drew McIntyre, he unfortunately has to start this match with. Roman Reigns might have some pull, but apparently not enough pull to get himself a good slot in the match. As now Reigns has to pull a Bianca Belair from earlier tonight and enter this thing at number 1 if he is to want to go to WrestleMania. But Roman Reigns, as much as we joke about, you know, his reliance on his Bloodline family members, he can get the job done on his own. He was a man of his own before Tribal Chief, and he got things done on his own time. So we know Roman can do it when his back's against the wall. And believe me, his back is definitely against the wall here tonight, as him and the Scottish Warrior do battle in the middle of the ring. Man, like I said, both chambers are absolutely packed. Star-studded chamber matches this year, folks. I wouldn't have it any other way. Like I said, this is WrestleMania season. This is where the stars come out to shine, when the lights are on the brightest, and that is what WrestleMania will be. The stage is going to be set in just a matter of moments here. We already know Bianca Belair is receiving a world title opportunity. We already know the man, Becky Lynch, is receiving a world title opportunity. And of course, we know her husband, Seth freaking Rollins, by no strange coincidence, is also receiving a world title opportunity after Becky and Seth won their respective Royal Rumbles. It's not something that I thought would happen or even had planned for this year in Universe Mode, folks. But like I said, the unpredictability on this channel is what makes it what it is. It's what makes it stand out from, you know, the thousands of other creators that are on this channel doing their own thing and doing in their own separate lanes. That's why we have a platform like YouTube to, you know, to display our ideas, to display our creativity, and, you know, the stories that we want to be told within it. Speaking of stories being told, anytime McIntyre and Reigns are in the ring, there's always a story being told. There's always that story of McIntyre being in his home country, being literally a hair's length away from winning the Universal Championship off of Roman Reigns many years ago at Clash at the Castle, only for Solo Sikoa to debut, reveal himself as the newest member of the Bloodline, and cost McIntyre the victory. Remember, that night, Karrion Kross was actually in the crowd. At that point, Kross had just recently made his return and looked to make a example out of the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre. So it'll be interesting when Kross gets back into this match and what McIntyre has to say about that, as well as, like I said, there's a lot of history between all 6 of these men involved in this match. Roman Reigns putting a beat down on McIntyre as he drops an elbow to the back of the neck, right in front of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, his opponent at WrestleMania last year, a man that was finally able to topple the Tribal Chief once and for all. And after that, Roman kind of just took a hiatus from the company. We didn't see him, like I said, we didn't see him again until after SummerSlam. Let's look at this. Speak of the Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and look who he's in the ring with, Roman Reigns, as he looks to go straight for Rhodes, catches him with a schoolboy powerbomb, dumping Rhodes on his back. Like I said, no love lost between these two men. McIntyre might just want to let these guys duke it out, as Rhodes has a score to settle with the Tribal Chief, even though he technically scored or settled that score last year at WrestleMania. But there's just so much animosity between those two men. Now Roman Reigns once again getting a head start on Cody. I think he was going for a Superman punch, but Rhodes was able to escape. But Roman Reigns coming back into this thing with both his opponents having a target on his head. Two of his greatest rivals, Rhodes and McIntyre, he's in the middle of right now. Sandwiched in between. As now, wait a minute, now Cody taking now Drew. Every man for himself in this match. Believe me, Cody realizes that more than anybody. Cody knows what it's like to be back against the ropes. This is a man that was told he's not going to have very much success in his business. Stardust was going to be the top of his fame. Overcame that adversity. Started his own damn professional wrestling company. Left that professional wrestling company to come back and prove that he could do it all on his own and with the crowd beside him. The American Nightmare was born. And now taking out the knee of McIntyre is Cody Rhodes. All three of these men going to war with each other. All in the spirit of becoming the #1 contender for a world title. For Rhodes, you think about Cody Rhodes, man, he can have his moment of revenge. He could finally finish the story with Randy Orton if Rhodes wins the Elimination Chamber, or he can go a different route. A man that has been almost unbeatable all throughout the entire year last year of Universe Mode, Gunther. He could take him out. He could defeat another world beater. He defeated Roman Reigns last year. Imagine if he's to defeat Gunther this year. That would be another way to rewrite Rhodes' story. Almost a similar chapter in that way when he's facing a dominant champion like Gunther. As now look at this, Cody Rhodes. I think Roman was entering the ring and that might have thrown Cody Rhodes off of his game. And now Reigns, like I said, anytime Reigns gets the opportunity to get his hands on Cody, he's going to take it as he drops the elbow to the back of the neck of the Nightmare. But McIntyre saving Cody, that's interesting. Right behind Cody Rhodes, he probably just feels the lingering shadow that is Karrion Kross, a man that, as we expressed in the early goings before this match began, a man that Rhodes knows all too well, a man that almost caused the demise of his entire career. Is now Reigns grabbing a guillotine lock on Cody Rhodes. This time McIntyre's not helping Cody. But he didn't want Roman to eliminate him earlier, but now he's not helping Cody either. Interesting. I don't know what McIntyre's role is here. Oh no. Speak of the devil this time, not the American Nightmare. Speak of the actual devil. Karrion Kross is back in the sights of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. But he targets Drew McIntyre. Remember I said Kross had a problem with McIntyre all those years back. He wanted to make an example out of McIntyre in his return back to WWE. And now Roman Reigns, oh my goodness, throwing Cody Rhodes out to the floor. And wait a minute, McIntyre looking to make quick work of Kross. Meanwhile, Roman Reigns is looking to make quick work of Cody Rhodes. 2 count on Rhodes. Wait a minute. Is this it for Karrion Kross? Claymore to the face? You gotta be kidding me. Karrion Kross gets the Bayley treatment here tonight. He gets a Claymore right to the face and have a nice night. Karrion Kross, you gotta be kidding me about that. That's not something I thought I would see. Karrion Kross eliminated at the hands of Drew McIntyre. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on in Elimination Chamber tonight? It just goes to show you a big move can be hit, and that can be all she wrote. Bayley was eliminated nearly seconds into her match in the Women's Chamber at the hands of the EST, the winner of the Elimination Chamber. Karrion Kross just got eliminated by Drew McIntyre. And now, wait a minute. Oh my goodness, beautiful disaster kick. Disaster kick to Drew McIntyre now. As Cody Rhodes throws McIntyre back into the ring. Obviously, he wants to get right back in the face of Roman Reigns. Man, Karrion Kross did not last nearly even a minute and a half. I'm still just absolutely taken aback by that. Now Rhodes trying to bring the fight to the Scottish Warrior. You know Drew McIntyre's got to have a big head about himself after elimination like that. Claymore to the face of Kross, and that's all she wrote. I cannot believe it. I don't think that's going to sit right with the Harbinger of Doom on Monday Night Raw, if you ask me. And now Cody Rhodes leading the assault, leading the attack on Drew McIntyre now. So Roman Reigns throwing Cody back in the ring. Throwing the ones in the sky in the middle of two of your biggest rivals. You got to have some balls for that. Look at this. Cody Rhodes comes flying in with a close. Wait a minute. McIntyre looked to go for a second Claymore. Luckily, Rhodes was able to escape, and he escapes Roman's attempt as well. Cody Rhodes literally fighting both of these men simultaneously. And now dumping Roman Reigns to the outside is Rhodes as he looks to take care of McIntyre once and for all. Obviously, a huge threat in this match after a Karrion Kross elimination. And now, wait a minute, Rhodes wants Roman to his feet. The hell does Cody Rhodes got planned here? But McIntyre putting an end to whatever plans Rhodes had. And now big belly-to-belly suplex to the American Nightmare, stomping Cody out. But Roman Reigns now coming somewhat to the aid of Cody Rhodes. That's not something I thought I'd ever say either. Roman Reigns now big body slam to Drew McIntyre as we await the arrival of our next entrant in this match. The almighty Bobby Lashley, which gives Shinsuke Nakamura the Asuka spot. Gives Shinsuke Nakamura the ultimate opportunity to win this match. But we saw how well that worked for Asuka last match, folks. And now McIntyre and Lashley, another former WrestleMania match. These boys opened the show of WrestleMania a few years back. Now look at this big belly-to-belly suplex from Lashley. Cody Rhodes is trying to lick his wounds on the outside. This is a strategic match, just like the Royal Rumble. You know, there's not 29 other men in there, but there's 5 of the best in WWE right now in there. Look at this. Cody Rhodes, top rope goes Cody Rhodes with the Cody Cutter. Cody Cutter to Drew McIntyre. 1, 2 to take the Warrior out. No. The Scottish Warrior almost said his goodbyes immediately after Karrion Kross. But it was to not be. It wasn't to be, at least not for now. And now, wait a minute, Cody Rhodes makes a target of Roman. Wait a minute, caught him. Caught him with the crossroads. Almost too familiar for Roman Reigns. A crossroads in the middle of the ring. This is how Cody Rhodes beat him at Mania. No. Not enough to take Reigns out of the match this time. Not enough to take Reigns out of the match this time as he reverses Rhodes' attempt now. And now a big snap suplex from the Tribal Chief to Cody Rhodes, excuse me. Going for a cover now. Rhodes out. Rhodes out though. Now Cody Rhodes really bringing the assault down on Roman Reigns. What the hell? Bobby Lashley comes flying in out of nowhere. Didn't get enough of it, but wait a minute. You talk about backlash. Lashley and Cody Rhodes had a number of matches. Lashley took that championship away from Cody. Cody hasn't forgotten. Cody has not been able to lock horns with Lashley since because Lashley was moved to the blue brand. This is a cross-brand elimination chamber, folks. Now Lashley looking to make another example out of Cody Rhodes once again. But Rhodes throwing some sharp elbows Lashley's way, and now big bulldog to Reigns. We only await the arrival of the King of Strong Style, Nakamura, and then we're going to figure out which one of these men are heading to WrestleMania. Look at this, Cody Rhodes, Cody Crusher. The Cody Crusher connects. 1, 2 to put McIntyre away. Again, the Scottish Warriors' resiliency on full display. Cody Rhodes wants McIntyre to his feet. Roman Reigns could be in trouble here. Look at Cody Rhodes on the top. Lashley gets rid of Reigns. Reigns is out of the match. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Roman Reigns has just been eliminated at the hands of Bobby Lashley nonetheless. That is a big, big elimination for the almighty. Roman Reigns will not see himself anywhere near the main event of WrestleMania. That is almost, I almost feel like I should be lynched for saying those words. That's how unordinary that scenario is, with Roman Reigns not being a part of WrestleMania's main event. Cody Rhodes now taking out McIntyre. 4 men. 4 men remain in this Elimination Chamber, and this at once star-studded Elimination Chamber, but at this point, I don't know how a lot of the stars have gone out early with Kross and Roman Reigns. Wait a minute, Cody Rhodes, you gotta be kidding me. To Drew Mac, oh my God. McIntyre was able to escape. Cody Rhodes just went head first into the chamber pod. Cody Rhodes is being very cautious as to how he gets out of that pod. Obviously glass everywhere. In the middle of the ring, we're going to try and switch gears. Lashley has the hurt lock in on Nakamura, but Cody Rhodes just went head first into the Elimination Chamber pod. Somehow Rhodes is getting back up to his feet. I don't think Rhodes even knows where he's at this point. But he might want to realize, because he's being targeted by the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. And now Shinsuke Nakamura is going to bring Rhodes back into the ring. Rhodes is in a bad way, man. He went straight first into the Elimination Chamber pod. Cody's in a bad way, man. You might want to get some medical support out here. Obviously, it's Elimination Chamber, so you're not going to see that until the match is done. But something's got to give at some point. I think there's a gash on Cody's forehead, actually, as Shinsuke Nakamura looks to take out the Scottish Warrior McIntyre now. Count of 2, gets McIntyre. It's down to 3. It's down to 3. Lashley, Nakamura, and Cody Rhodes. Somehow Rhodes is still in this thing. But Cody's in a bad way, man. I don't think he knows exactly where he's at as he bids farewell to McIntyre. That's a nasty gash on Cody's face right now, folks. That's a nasty gash on Cody's face right now. But wait a minute. Cody's still in this thing with a crossroads of Shinsuke Nakamura. Somehow Cody Rhodes is still in this thing. Crossroads to Nakamura. Rhodes not able. He probably didn't, hit enough of the power on it like he usually does. I don't think Rhodes even knows exactly where he's at right now. Wait a minute, a crossroads to Lashley now. He goes for a second crossroads on Lashley now. 1, 2. Once again, Lashley able to escape. Yeah, there's not nearly as much power as usual with the crossroads. Cody Rhodes is in a bad way now, and McIntyre, he got real lucky that he was able to escape when he did, because Cody went headfirst into the chamber. We saw that earlier. We saw Bianca Belair. I think she put Toni Storm through the pod, I believe. But I've never seen somebody go through it themselves. As Rhodes might be easy pickings now, folks. Lashley. But Nakamura not allowing it. It's almost like Nakamura wants the glory all for himself. He wants to be the one to take out the American Nightmare, to ruin Cody's dreams. As, yeah, look at this. He literally wanted to. He took Lashley out. Now he goes for the pinfall. Rhodes. Rhodes somehow stirring. Somehow just stirring. Just jolting. Jolting to a kick out. As now Nakamura. Oh, Hoshi-Goroshi. And no, wait a minute. Nakamura with a knee strike to the face of Lashley. Knee strike to the face of Lashley. Lashley gets the shoulder out. Lashley gets the shoulder out, and now Rhodes. Rhodes is firing back. Rhodes is somehow back in this thing after a nasty, nasty gash right above his right eye due to the pod. Wait a minute. Rhodes catches Nakamura right into the arms of the Almighty, and now Bulldog face first to Lashley. And now a clothesline from Cody to Bobby Lashley. Somehow the American Nightmare is still in this thing, man. After taking a move like that, spearing directly through just a pure panel of glass. I have no idea how Cody Rhodes is still in this thing. Nakamura was looking to put Lashley away there, but Lashley was able to escape, and now it's Nakamura dumping Rhodes over the top rope. Or Rhodes, sorry, I meant Lashley. But wait a minute, Cody comes behind him. Cody comes behind him, and now Rhodes is fired up. Rhodes, I don't know how the hell he's doing it, man. Adrenaline alone. Wait a minute, catches Nakamura. Another crossroads to the King of Strong Style. The American Nightmare puts Nakamura away, and now it's down to him and the man that beat him for his championship in the first place, Bobby Lashley. One of these men are receiving a world title opportunity this year at WrestleMania. Bobby Lashley has been to a world championship match at WrestleMania. So has Cody Rhodes. Rhodes won his opportunity. The hell is Cody Rhodes doing? What in God's name is Cody Rhodes doing on the top of a freaking pod? You've got to be kidding me! Oh no! You got to be kidding me, Rhodes! Rhodes threw caution to the wind and came up with nothing. Lashley, I think he was able to just kind of stir out of harm's way. But wait a minute, Rhodes now. Wait a minute, caught him with the crossroads on the outside. Lashley's out. Lashley is out, and Rhodes can sense WrestleMania. Can sense that WrestleMania is just lingering nearby as a count of 2 connects. No, not enough. Rhodes just went through a pod, jumped off of said pod, got nothing, somehow still freaking standing. I don't know what this man's made out of. It's clearly not flesh and bone. And now Lashley bringing up the intensity now, belly-to-belly suplex to Rhodes. And now just at this point, You're just lifting a dead carcass. That's all Cody Rhodes is right now, man. But no, once again, just as I said that, Rhodes connects with another Cody cutter to Lashley. Got him with another crossroads to put Cody Rhodes in a world championship match. Once again, no, Lashley escapes. Lashley escapes another crossroads. You gotta be kidding me. Ducks the attempt from Cody. Hangs the American Nightmare out to dry there. And now wait a minute. No, Rhodes gets the shoulder out. Shoulder out at the last second. Shoulder out at the last second, but Lashley, no, catches the boot. And now Cody and Lashley just fighting each other off. Neither man started this match, so it's not a Bianca Belair situation, but Cody has done the most damage to himself. Has been his own worst enemy in this match, but refuses to be denied, like I said, time and time again. Cody Rhodes, elbow drop, nothing connects. Nothing connects off the top. And now Cody Rhodes just doing everything in his power. Wait a minute, roll up. Roll up on Lashley. Roll up on Lashley. 1, 2, no, not enough. Not enough. The Almighty. The Almighty showing exactly why he is the Almighty. And now Cody Rhodes sending him into the turnbuckle. Sending Lashley into the turnbuckle is now, what the hell is Lashley? The hell is Cody Rhodes got planned here? Hurricane Rana off the top. Hurricane Rana off the top. Is that enough? Is that enough? He gets him. He gets him up with the Cody Crusher. Cody Crusher to Lashley. Cody said that's not enough. Cody said that's not enough. Crossroads in the middle of the ring this time to Lashley. The third crossroads that Lashley has received. Count of 2, 3, Rhodes. Rhodes is back in the world title picture. The only question remaining is, does Cody Rhodes choose the ring general Gunther, or does he choose the man that betrayed him in the first place and took his second run with the championship away from him in Randy freaking Orton? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to figure that out a different day, because Cody Rhodes is going to need medical attention. Look at that gash on his forehead. Cody Rhodes is absolutely out of his mind, but once he comes down from this adrenaline rush and starts to feel the pain that he put himself through here tonight, somebody remind him that, damn it, you got another world championship match, another match at WrestleMania waiting for you soon in the near future. Cody Rhodes closes our show with a huge victory and a world championship match in his back pocket. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for joining me for an incredible night of action. We're going to be live on Monday Night Raw in just a few days with the next episode. And you know what that means. No more pay-per-views, ladies and gentlemen. It's WrestleMania season. The next time we are live on pay-per-view, it will indeed be WrestleMania. Not only will it be WrestleMania, it will be the debut of the WWE 2K23 series in universe mode on the JPG channel. But ladies and gentlemen, until our next episode, I will see y'all on the next one.